Well, I mean, things got really heated. I mean, I watched the whole live this morning. You called Floyd a N-word. You gotta hand it to Floyd for actually sitting there and taking all that, verbal abuse from you. I was actually surprised. I probably would have hung up myself. But
he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
You think they give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
In an unexpected development, Bill Haney, the outspoken father and trainer of boxing champion Devin Haney, has openly criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr., questioning whether the legendary fighter's widely known fortune is truly as substantial as people believe. Haney suggested that the wealth often associated with Mayweather may not be as genuine as it appears to the public. According to Haney, the boxer's luxurious lifestyle and frequent public displays of money could be part of a deliberate effort to maintain a powerful image, implying that these flashy presentations may serve more as a carefully crafted illusion designed to protect a specific public reputation rather than a clear reflection of his real financial position.
When your A game is gone, what adjustments are you going to make? Yeah. And Floyd would always say is that on that given night, he's going to make that right adjustment. Yeah. He's going to box the brawler or brawl the boxer. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Floyd Mayweather has also expanded his business interests into real estate in a major way. Toward the end of 2024, reports indicated that he purchased more than 60 properties located in Upper Manhattan for an estimated $42 million. The collection of assets is set to include over 1,000 residential apartments along with multiple retail locations, and the investment was reportedly completed without the involvement of outside partners. In addition to these acquisitions, Mayweather has reportedly placed money into a massive $10 billion development project that includes 18 office buildings covering roughly 10 million square feet spread across New York, Chicago, and Jersey City.
First investment was real estate, commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. So what I did was this. It started off with $5 million. Put up $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. On every 18th, every month it was paying off.
You like the cash flow?
Yes, for years. So I said, okay, if it's paying off like this then, and I gave him 7 figures, I said I'm not gonna even give him 8 figures. I wouldn't have gave him 9 figures. If it's something that I know is paying off, lucrative and heavy, I got to go with it. Roll the dice, take a chance. You only got one life.
Bill Haney has openly spoken out against Floyd Mayweather over what he views as financial neglect involving members of his team. Haney raised concerns about how money is distributed within Mayweather Promotions, arguing that if the company is truly as profitable as it is often portrayed, then individuals connected to the organization, including Calvin Ford, should not appear to be facing financial difficulties. He stressed that properly rewarding the people who contribute to the operation is essential, explaining that fair compensation helps avoid frustration among team members and supports their overall stability and well-being.
I think it's personal between you and Calvin. Also, his Tank's coach. Is it?
Man, I told Coach,
for those that don't know, Coach Calvin is Tank's coach, so I'm just for our audience.
And I said, listen, ain't no way your fighter gonna be checking the money that y'all talking about checking, and Calvin gonna be looking like that. I told Tank them to pay him. I told him to pay him because, or we need to go on coach's strike around this because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't. And Calvin need to thank Bill for mentioning this.
So you saying Calvin ain't getting paid?
Yo, he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he looking if they making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money. You know what I'm talking about?
Again.
Yeah.
Haney also questions Floyd Mayweather's move away from professional competition toward exhibition bouts, suggesting that the change may be influenced more by financial opportunities than by a true love for the sport. He argues that Mayweather's recent decisions appear focused on generating large earnings, indicating that the priority now seems to be collecting lucrative payouts rather than preserving the competitive spirit and integrity traditionally associated with boxing.
A few months ago, Bill Haney and Floyd Mayweather were fighting on live, or not fighting, but arguing back and forth.
Yeah.
And Bill Haney said, listen, you know damn well Devin did this and Devin did that. He never lost in the gym, ever. And Floyd said, if you got an undefeated fighter in the gym, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Floyd said, I never lost under the light.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm talking about.
Reports indicate that Floyd Mayweather was unhappy about not obtaining a deal similar to the one Devin Haney received, which sparked speculation that he could interfere with Haney's chances of facing high-profile opponents, such as Rolando "Rolly" Romero or Gervonta Davis. The situation has also attracted criticism from boxing promoter Oscar de la Hoya, who alleged that Mayweather played a role in disrupting a possible matchup between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him. And he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm going to make it tough for you. I'm going to go whisper and rain here. I'm going to make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm going to make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying? So
Oscar de la Hoya has suggested that Floyd Mayweather may still require additional income, which he believes explains why the former champion occasionally returns to the ring. De la Hoya argued that many fighters eventually experience financial problems due to extravagant spending habits. Considering Mayweather's well-known taste for luxury, including expensive cars, designer clothing, and private jet travel, De La Hoya's concern has been viewed by some as understandable.
Enjoy his lucrative contract. He's gonna fight the very best, unlike Floyd. Waits for fighters to either be over the hill or too young, the way he fought Canelo when he was too young.
Right.
Look, hey, if Floyd really wants to fight, if he really wants to come out of retirement and crawl under his rock, then call out Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds. Call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants?
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
once
broke?
again? Come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down. You think?
Easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
You think Canelo's gonna out-earn him eventually? You think he'll make more money than Floyd?
By far. Canelo's 28 years old.
Right.
And he's already made, what, $500 million?
Right.
Easy.
Floyd has repeatedly attracted attention because of his lavish spending habits. Among his most talked about possessions is a watch reportedly valued at around $18 million. And he has stated that he owns hundreds of additional timepieces, many of which cost thousands of dollars. While these displays of luxury often capture public interest, they also lead to discussions about whether maintaining such spending patterns could remain sustainable over time, even for someone with Floyd's level of wealth.
My most expensive watch that I currently own is $18 million.
One watch.
One watch.
Tell me about your watch collection, dude. You have to have one of the biggest watch collections in the world.
My watch collection, I think I got somewhere upwards of 100 watches, and I got a lot of $1 million watches.
What should I pay for this one? What do you think? You're here for me now. I need some help. Help a little man out, okay?
That watch is a couple $100,000. Easy, but it's worth it because it goes up in value. It appreciates, not depreciate.
Dude, how do you buy a $17 million watch?
No, 18.
18, sorry.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long ranked among the top-earning athletes in the world, with his paydays from individual fights reaching enormous amounts. A clear example came in 2017 when he faced Conor McGregor, a bout that reportedly brought Mayweather close to $275 million in total earnings. That massive payout stands as one of the largest single-event paydays ever recorded in the history of professional sports.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has never hesitated to highlight his achievements, frequently stating that no fighter in boxing history has matched what he has accomplished in the sport. His self-assurance is clear, yet his habit of comparing himself with others continues to strengthen his personal brand, while also drawing doubt and criticism from some observers. Mayweather is also widely recognized for displaying a luxurious way of life, often sharing moments of traveling on private jets and enjoying other high-end comforts. While these displays attract attention, critics argue that maintaining such an expensive lifestyle can put pressure on finances if it is not supported by consistent and sustainable income, potentially creating long-term financial challenges.
You want me to show you right now? Call AJ. My sister, she gonna call my pilot right now.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber?
I'm gonna show you. AJ.
Hey, what's up?
So yesterday you guys flew over to Vegas to pick my daughter and mother up and my daughter and my grandson up, right?
That's correct, yep.
I got tickets for you guys to go to the Super Bowl tomorrow, but I got Dan, he's gonna go. So I need you to fly over there because you gotta pick a couple people up. You gotta pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, Chef. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey and go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send him over there, and then Dan can get on a plane also. Okay?
Okay. So it'll be. I mean, we're sitting here wrapping up dinner now. It's taking about an hour to play. I'd say have him at the airport about 10:45 or so.
Yeah. The focus on luxury and extravagant displays, as seen with Mayweather, can carry financial consequences. Spending heavily on premium items without a clear view of overall finances may create monetary difficulties, even for individuals who earn substantial incomes.
Andrew, especially, was a very successful kickboxer, four-time world champion. His belts are sitting right behind me right now. But, the most he ever got paid for a fight, and he says this openly, is 50 grand. By the time you pay your trainer and your manager 10% each, you got to eat, you got to train for 12 weeks. I mean, if you work out the hours you put in, you're making $15 an hour. Like, it's not amazing money.
Haney claims that Mayweather has shifted from being a celebrated athlete to a figure primarily driven by financial gain, placing higher importance on lucrative paydays than on delivering compelling fights for fans. In contrast, Haney highlights his own philosophy, stressing the value of giving audiences engaging and entertaining bouts rather than concentrating exclusively on earning money.
You say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give him...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you really trying to do this. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we done charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're gonna charge the fans for some bull fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
In several interviews, sports commentator Stephen A. Smith voiced concern over Mayweather's approach to exhibition bouts, while recognizing that the fight against Conor McGregor was justified given McGregor's background in combat sports. However, Smith drew a firm distinction afterward, arguing that choosing opponents far below Mayweather's skill level simply to secure easy paydays undermines the legacy he spent years establishing. According to Smith, Mayweather seemed more intent on accumulating wealth than on safeguarding his standing in boxing history. The overall message was unmistakable. Financial gain had begun to take precedence over purpose and legacy.
Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it.
Allegations have emerged questioning whether Mayweather's reported $100 million earnings from a single night are accurate. Sources within the boxing world have raised skepticism about the legitimacy of these claims, suggesting that the numbers may serve more to enhance his public image than to reflect actual income.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close.
You think it's bull?
I know it is, because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life. I'm a promoter right now. He's probably made about $60 million before in one night, which is crazy numbers. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. When that fight happened, one got 30 million and one got 29.
250 million against Manny Pacquiao.
No fighter in history of the world. $250 million to go and box. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
I think Floyd's fighting because he needs the money?
Yeah.
Really? Why? You think he blew through all of his money?
Logan Paul has publicly stated that Mayweather still owes him money from their exhibition fight. Even though the event generated substantial revenue, Paul claims he has not been fully compensated, raising questions about Mayweather's handling of financial obligations.
Jake, true or false and why, did Floyd Mayweather fully pay up Logan Paul for their fight?
I'm not God, but my spidey senses tell me nah.
I can guarantee me and Logan Paul, we can go out and make $100 million or more.
And so you think he didn't pay up just because he hasn't got the money?
I think he probably spent it on all the girls he pays to be around him.
Logan Paul reached out to us and said that he wanted to do another exhibition. Now, this is the same guy that said he didn't get paid. If he did get paid, he wouldn't be trying to get another payday.
He had the audacity to tell the media that I asked for a rematch. Let me just set the record straight. If I haven't been paid for the first one, why would I ask you for a second fight knowing I'm probably also not going to get paid the money that I was owed for my work? Second off, they asked us for a rematch.
Floyd is broke, man. I've been saying it the whole entire time.
Bill Haney has openly criticized Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of placing financial interests above organizing competitive fights for his son. According to Haney, Mayweather is intentionally steering clear of arranging bouts for Devin, especially against top-level fighters like Gervonta Davis, in favor of more profitable matchups. Haney's comments highlight the frustration felt by both fans and industry professionals, who argue that Devin deserves chances to face elite opponents, but is being sidelined because of business priorities.
Because no one want to say that because we're available now. So all that other shit. I'm wanting to see who gonna mention Tank other than us. Tank, where you at, Tank? Because now, guess what? We're free and you are. I mean, not free, literally, because they was talking 5% and they might think free means free. You know what I mean? So let's clear that up. Ain't no fight, we don't got no fight, so what's gonna happen? Tank.
At 140.
Yeah, stop me from saying his name. Punch me in the mouth, because I'm gonna keep on saying Tank. Don't want to fight Devin, period.
Despite past conflicts, Mayweather has indicated a willingness to engage in discussions with Bill Haney, hinting at the possibility of arranging fights featuring Devin Haney. This development points toward a potential reconciliation or, at minimum, a shared interest in pursuing mutually beneficial, revenue-generating opportunities.
On FaceTime with me.
I don't know how it went.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know how it went.
He was calling for me. He was calling for me everywhere, saying, where's Bill? Putting up a missing thing that I was missing or something. Why would I be missing, Vlad? I got the best son in the world, the son that rose from the bottom from that one day at the principal's office all the way up to the top of the boxing where the world stopped to watch an event that he was in. I'm a proud dad, proud trainer, and proud manager. So I don't know what he was looking for.
Well, I mean, things got really heated. I mean, I watched the whole live this morning. You called Floyd a N-word. You cussed him out. You gotta hand it to Floyd for actually sitting there and taking all that, verbal abuse from you. I was actually surprised. I probably would have hung up myself.
Mike Tyson has publicly voiced criticism of Floyd Mayweather, particularly concerning Mayweather's habit of flaunting his wealth and accomplishments. While Tyson respects Mayweather's skill inside the ring, he has expressed unease with his behavior outside of it. On his Hot Boxing podcast, Tyson commented candidly, saying, "He's an awesome fighter, a great fighter, even though he's a bit full of himself. He has reasons to be. I was the same way. But at some point, you have to face reality. You have to keep your head down and protect yourself. Arrogance can't take yet. Some of his methods for building wealth have prompted ethical concerns. Instances such as unpaid obligations and overstated earnings suggest that, at times, his portrayal of success may prioritize image over genuine integrity.
Floyd Mayweather is the most successful boxer in history with a 50-0 record, and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's top-ranked boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar De La Hoya. Now that's what happens when you bet on yourself.
Is Floyd Mayweather truly the financial powerhouse he portrays? Or is Bill Haney revealing a side of the story the boxing world has overlooked? Share your opinions in the comments section below.